Today we're going to do a quick repair job on this Applied Engineering Timemaster 2 HO card that I recently acquired. Miraculously, this is the original battery that came with the card. There's no leakage as yet, but it's while it's holding a charge, after a day or two it starts to lose that charge, so I'm going to replace that with a modern equivalent. So I've got this part here. The Data Sentry brand it doesn't appear to be manufactured anymore, so this is a NiCad 3.6 volt battery. I couldn't find any equivalent NiCad batteries with this particular pin arrangement for soldering onto a board. However, there is a nickel metal hydride battery that does have the same pin out, made by Vata. If we can get this thing open, I'll show you what that looks like. There we go. So this is the battery that we'll be replacing the Data Sentry with today. It's a Vata mem pack, 3.6 volts, not the NiCad, but for everything I've read, this should be more than adequate. In fact, it's probably a superior battery to the original. So the plan is today, desolder the old Data Sentry and replace it with this one. Should be fairly painless. Then once this battery has been soldered in, we'll need to give it a good charge for probably overnight, or 8 hours or thereabouts, to ensure that this battery has got a good charge and is going to keep the time for me. Alright, let's crack on. Start with desoldering. First thing to do is to apply a little bit of fresh solder to those joints. Add a bit of flux and get that old solder moving again so that we can desolder it. The soldering iron tip nice and tinned. Apply a little bit of solder to these joints. Now time to have a go at desoldering those joints. There we go. Oh, that battery was made in 1984. Can you believe it? Third month of 84. Or was it the third week? I don't know. Either way, that's a very old battery. Some isopropyl alcohol, and just give that a little bit of a clean. Give that a water clean actually. Pretty good. Make sure I can get the pin through that one. It's still a little bit closed. Might actually just apply a little bit more solder onto that one and resocket. Now that there's nothing in there, it should just come straight out. There we are. Looks better. Should be able to get the new battery in there now. So without further ado, solder residue. See on there, it's a positive and a negative. Positive, negative. So we want the positive and the positive hole. This could be a bit tricky. A little bit of a bend outwards. There we are. Now we just need to solder that back on. Job done. Time to install the Timemaster HO, or Timemaster 2 HO, into the 2E. In this case my 2E clone, Redstone. Yep, we'll chuck it in slot 4 and we'll fire it up and just leave it running for a few hours to charge this battery up. Okay. So we'll boot up the Timemaster 2 utilities. And we'll go and set the clock to the current time. So the current month is March 21st. It's obviously 2020. The current hour is 5 PM. We have to enter 5, not 17. And the current minute is 37. It's in the afternoon. Now, through the magic of video editing, we'll skip ahead a few weeks just to see how that battery is going. Okay, it's been just over 4 weeks since I did the battery replacement on the Timemaster 2 HO. So let's just boot up the utilities disk and see if we're keeping good time. So let's view the current time, display time and date. April 19, 2020, 5:23. So we can see on there it's saying 4:24 with 42 seconds. If we go back over to the Apple, we'll see we have 5:24 with 55 seconds, roughly. Now the reason why it's 5 and not 4 is because we've just hit daylight saving here in Australia, and yeah, so it's an hour out. But other than that, it's down to the minute, and it's only lost maybe 4 seconds in all that time, so that's pretty damn good going. So the battery replacement was a complete success.